فَحُجِبُوا بِالْأَعْمَالِ عَنِ الْمَعْمُولِ لَهُ. Because of just their focus on the outer action, they become veiled of the person for whom the action should be done. Not the person, but the being, Allah. They get so focused on the action to show it to people around them that they become veiled from who the action is supposed to be for. وَلَوْ أَنَّهُمْ لَاحَظُوا الْمَعْمُولَ لَهُ لَاشْتَغَلُوا بِهِ عَنِ الْأَعْمَالِ. If they became focused on the one for whom the action is being done for, then they would have not been so obsessed with showing the action to others. A simple example of this, somebody said to me that he's got very good, he's learning how to, he's becoming more practicing, and because he's studying Arabic and he's studying Tajwid, now when he goes to work, they generally put him forward because they've discovered he has good Tajwid, and when somebody else leads the prayer, because their Tajwid is a bit corrupted, he feels inside that he's superior to him. This is the person asking himself that he feels he's superior to this person. So, what should he do? How does he deal with this? Because this is obviously creating some kind of arrogance and show off in his mind, even though he's doing a good deed and everybody's recognizing his good deed. So, the response to that is very clear. When you're standing in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, focus in front of you, to whom you're praying. If you've been given a good voice, don't focus on who's behind you and what they may be saying. They can continue to say that, and they will say that whether you have an intention for them to say that or not. If you've got a good voice and you think you've got a good voice or a good recitation, then people are going to comment anyway, because just by you having a good intention that I'm doing this for Allah only, it will not stop people from praising you. You're not doing it for that reason, but what I'm trying to say is that our focus should be in front of us on Allah, not on the people behind us. So when a person thinks that, then number two, the other thing to think about is that all what I've got today, by which I think I'm superior, it's all from Allah. He could have so easily have given it to that other person, and I would have been in his position. You might say, well, I was brought up in a religious household, or I had good teachers. Well, again, Allah placed you in that position, so you only owe it to Allah, nobody else. It's nothing of yours. Allah gave you the tawfiq to work hard, to be in that position, to be in that situation. So now thank Allah and don't. That is the way for a person to think, to cut through the misdirection of our intention and to work on the heart.